All right, so what we're dealing with here in this first example is actually print advertising. You've seen them in the form of flyers, you've seen them in the form of newspaper ads or magazine ads. Uh, Anything that's printable on a hard copy is a print ad, and it usually kicks off with a headline. It's a grabber. It's usually something that it's at the top of the page or somewhere really focused on the part of the ad, and it gets your attention, and it communicates the key selling point like "Don't risk your life" by Firestone Tires, something like that. The subhead would be by Firestone Tires. So that's basically what you have as an example for copywriting of the print advertising. Now, as you go on through this, we're still talking about print advertising. Um, you get down to the body. You had the headline and you had the subheading, but now you get down to the body, and there are a number of different approaches in the body of print advertising. For example, straight line copy. That's simply just straightforward. It says, what's the reader going to benefit from the use of this product or service or whatever? Again, back to Firestone Tires, explaining how the benefits and road tests of Firestone Tires makes it a safer tire for you, etc. Or it could be a dialogue thing. Getting away from the tires for a second, there's an example of a dialogue when they do the Pizza Hut commercials that they send out these flyers, and they have the animated picture of a smiling delivery man passing on the pizzas to mommy and her two little kids, all excited and waiting for it. You know, it's um, it's explaining it with some little bubbles that have some writing in them, and it makes it like a cartoon. That's an example of a dialogue. There's other kinds of dialogue. Obviously, you just wrote a dialogue in short story. Testimonial. Testimonial is a spokesperson. Somebody comes on. It could be LeBron James. It could be some other major sports figure or golf figure. Uh, People who have some credibility with the public, and they make a pitch. They make a pitch for your product. And then, of course, there's the narrative. The narrative simply displays a series of statements about the brand, like a cough syrup. Doesn't keep you up at night. Depresses coughs 95%. Doesn't contain codeine. Blah, blah, blah. A list of things that are positive about the product and selling points. And then, of course, you have direct response highlights, which they just stress the urgency of acting immediately. Get the car shield for your car before it breaks down and costs you $5,000 in expenses and so on. And blah 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 blah.